Hey, it's Josh Basili. Here at LA Live, we got the Kings versus the Blackhawks. Puck drop at 7 p.m. tonight, and we got lots of fans coming out. It's going to be an exciting, electric atmosphere, and we hope to see you there soon. Back to the studio. Hi, it's Josh Basili. I'm here with Chris O'Dowd, former USC football player. Chris, so what was the most exciting part playing for USC?
You know, it was being able to, have essentially under your belt, playing for the number one team in the country, being a part of the number one offensive line in the country, and just being used to being the best and winning and having that mentality and knowing when you go out on the field that you're going to dominate your opponent. It's something really special that a lot of teams and a lot of players haven't experienced, and I think I was very fortunate to be in that time period.
So what was it like to be on that line and have that band of brothers to just be alongside you?
It was great, being the leader of the offensive line, essentially the quarterback of the offensive line, some people call it, having that trust and that faith that everyone's going to do their job. And if not, that we're going to, lift them up, encourage them, and make sure that they don't do it again so that we can be the very best in the country. It was really, really exciting.
What was your favorite game that you played in and why?
I'd say probably my true freshman year when I started at center. We were at Nebraska, and they kicked the ball off, first kickoff of the game, downed it on our 1 yard line. John David Booty had to play telephone in the huddle because we couldn't hear each other think. But first play goes 35-yard run right through the A gap. Second play goes 45-yard run, hitch route, touchdown, and that was kind of the ender.
Well, thanks again, Chris, and we'll kick it back to the studio. Hey, it's Josh Basili here at LA Live. We have the Lakers versus Celtics tip-off at 4 p.m. It looks like there's going to be an electric crowd just coming in, rushing into the stadium. Kobe and Gasol take on Paul Pierce and KG. Well, back to you guys in the studio. Hi, it's Josh Basili. I'm here with Alex Holmes, former USC player. Alex, how was it like playing under Pete Carroll?
It's great. We won a lot of games, won a couple national championships, and had a lot of fun.
What was your favorite part of playing for USC and the biggest game you played in?
I enjoyed my entire USC experience. I think probably the biggest game was our last game, the Orange Bowl, which was our second national championship, so that was a fun thing to be a part of.
Who was your favorite teammate and why?
Well, I guess I have to say, Troy Polamalu was my brother-in-law, so he's married to my sister, so I guess he was my favorite teammate.
I guess you have to be. He's family.
He's family, yeah.
So, who inspired you the most to play football?
I come from a background of my father played football in Michigan, and my mother was a classicist, so I was sort of pushed to sports by my father at a young age, and he was always pushing me in sports, and I would have to say that he had to be my inspiration.
What was the biggest expectation or challenge for playing at USC?
The challenge in college football is to be able to balance school and football. So, for me, that was always a tough thing because I always took school very seriously, and that made it tough because I was trying to compete at a high level on the field and also compete in the classroom.
How do you describe the USC fans and just their level of excitement?
I think that USC fans are great. I've never been one to get caught up in the fans and rivalries and all that kind of stuff. I think they were always very supportive of us. When I go back to games, the fans seem to be very supportive. So it's a great fan base. Great, the student section is great. So it's good.
Do you have a most memorable play or interception or tackle that you can remember?
Well, I played tight end, so I wasn't intercepting or tackling anyone. No, I don't. I was fortunate to. Yeah, I was fortunate to start for 3 years and go on and play after. So my entire experience was great. I don't think there's one play that I could single out.
Well, this is Josh Basili with Alex Holmes, and kicking it back to you guys. Thank you.